Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Pauline Newman. I hope you all are doing well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll not miss any of my uploads. I'd like to share with you my current favorites. I've never done a favorites video, but I didn't want to do monthly favorites. I just want to show you what I'm loving currently. So that's why it's called current favorites. So let's get started. The first thing that, I've been loving two palettes. The first one is the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. You can see how much it's been loved with all the smudges on it. These are the colors of this gorgeous palette. I absolutely love this. The colors are just easy to work with. They blend easily. They feel really soft. It's not powdery. They just work well. They are blended easily and I just cannot get enough of this palette. I did make way for another palette though. And so these are the two that I've been just loving constantly. And the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, you can get it, I think you can still get it on Morphe, not sure, but it's definitely in Ulta. You can pick it up in Ulta. The next palette I've been loving is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills, the Norvina palette. I first saw this on Instagram and I was not wowed. I just said, no thanks. And I was wrong. When I went into Sephora and I picked it up, I just absolutely loved the colors. They are beautiful. Anastasia, they make some of the best shadows around. One of the companies that makes really good shadows. And I'm just a novice. I am not an artist. I'm not an expert. I'm just a makeup novice. I'm just someone who loves beautiful things. And this is just so pretty that I just had to get them and I was not disappointed. I mean, these colors are just a dream to work with. And for people who are not pros at putting on their makeup, people who are just afraid of color, you won't be sorry, because just a tiny bit of it on a brush, that's all you need, because it's so rich in pigment, just like the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's so rich in pigment that you don't need to use a lot. So just a tiny bit, a smidge of it on your brush, and you just take your time and you blend it in and you will not have a problem. And the great thing I love about these two palettes is that they are brown girl friendly, so you will not be disappointed. The next palette I've been loving is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette. I've had this palette for a while, but I've just been reaching for it every time I'm doing my makeup. And I just can't get enough of it. It looks like I've not even made a dent, and I've had this palette for more than 3 years. And it just looks like I've not made a dent in it, and that's because I haven't. Because I don't contour every day. And I'll just do it mainly when I'm filming. If I'm going out, I don't. But this is just so good. It has the cool tone colors, and it just, because cool tone for me is what gives me that look. So these are what I run to. And also, if I'm in a pinch or I'm in a bind, pardon me, and I don't have a crease color, these are what I go for to put in my crease. This, you will not be sorry. This retails, I think, for $42. The Norvina palette also retails for $42. I could be wrong, it could be more expensive. But these are currently on sale in Sephora if you're a VIB member, they're 20% off your VIB Rouge, 15% if you're VIB, and Beauty Insiders, you get 10% off. You will not be disappointed with these. Staying with Kat Von D, her makeup setting mist is so good. I never believed in makeup setting mist or setting spray, none of those things, because I was never brought up on that, so I didn't know about it. And I just see more and more people talking about how good it is, especially if you're oily. And I took the leap, and I'm glad I did, because this keeps my skin looking matte. It doesn't move. When I spray it on my face, it doesn't give that little drops of water on your face. You know, when you'll sweat and you'll have those little drops of sweat around your lips. Sometimes makeup setting sprays will do that. This doesn't. It has a beautiful continuous fine mist. So it just gives you that even spray all over the face, and it just definitely locks it and stays in place. And this is a it's just a 4 fluid ounce, and this is going to last you for a long time. I know it's going to last me for a long time because I don't wear makeup every day. I don't wear makeup to work. I only wear makeup when I'm filming or if I'm going to a special event. So this is going to last me a very long time. Again, Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray. And why not stay with Kat Von D? So this is Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream and Corrector. And I'm just finishing up what's left in this sample size. I love this, especially for under the eyes, where you need just that wake up look. I have dark circles under my eyes. It's just darker there, sometimes around the mouth area. And this just covers all. It just covers, see that? It just covers, because it has that corrector in there, it covers a multitude of sins. Absolutely love this. So that's the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. You will not be disappointed. If you've been with me for a long time, I've always said that I never wear primer. I never will, because I don't see a need for it, and because I'm oily, I will never wear primer. Until I met Tatcha. And I was introduced to Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This, first of all, is gorgeous, as with all Tatcha products. This is a 0.7 container. It has 0.7 products in this container. So that is what the product looks like. And it gives you that little scooper. So I've hit pan on this. So what I would do is a small amount. This is all you need. I've had this now for almost a year. And so that's all you would need. I warm it up in my hand. My hand's like this. And then I press it in the areas where I have larger pores, which is really in my T-zone area. And that's where I would put that in and leave it for a minute, and then I put on my foundation. It blurs. It definitely gives you that blurred look. You'll love it. I'm oily, and this makes my skin look so beautiful. Trust me, pick this up. This is $52 on QVC, and I think it's the same price at Sephora, but again, Sephora's having a sale, so you probably will get 10% off if you are not a VIB Rouge or a VIB, but as an insider you can get 10% off with that. You will not regret it. And then this foundation is, I've had it sitting there for a little bit. I was using it, but I like to try different things. And I've been using this now more and more when I'm going out, and it just gives my skin such a beautiful matte finish. And this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I love this, and this is in the color I'm using is Y425. I'm usually Y445, but this just works. It just gives my skin such a beautiful, beautiful canvas. It just makes my skin look matte and just gorgeous. And that's my thing. All my foundations now are all matte because I'm so oily. The only thing that I want to have sheen on my face is either my blush or my eyeshadow, because I like my canvas, I like it to be matte and have that flat look, because once that's done, then I can use my blusher, my highlighter, my eyeshadows, and that will give me the look, excuse me, the look I'm going for, where my skin doesn't look, my face doesn't look entirely flat. But this is so good. You need to try that. You need it. And speaking of blusher that will give you the sheen, that will give me the sheen to give me, so my face doesn't have that flat look, my NARS, I've been enjoying NARS Orgasm. Yes, I've been enjoying this Orgasm. This is Orgasm by NARS, their blush. I've been enjoying this because this has, if you look at it closely, it has flecks of glitter in there. It's a beautiful pink, very soft pink, and it has a sort of sheen in it. So it just gives you that kiss of glow on the skin. So if you have a flat canvas, when you put something like Orgasm on it, it just makes the skin now goes from flat to such a pretty, a sheen on the skin, so you look so pretty now, and your face is taking shape. And I just love the kiss that it gives you with this NARS Orgasm. I'm so glad I picked it up. I'm really enjoying that Orgasm. I just love saying that. And then I've been loving, this has now taken the place from my Universal Brow, my It Cosmetic. Apparently speaking is not for me today. My Universal Brow Pencil from It Cosmetics. This Precision Precisely My Brow from Benefit has now taken its place. And this is what it looks like. This is one, it's so stylish, and that's what caught my eye. One, it's stylish, and I picked this up in my last Sephora haul, which I'll list up top. So it has the spoolie on one end and the fine little pencil like there. So all it just takes is just a flick, just a flick of the skin, flick of the hand. I swear, speaking is not, it's not working for me today. So just take just a flick of the hand and it fills in all my sparse areas in my brows. I just absolutely love this. And next, there are 3 lip products that I am absolutely loving. So let's do these in no particular order. Let's start with Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This is the Uncensored. This universal lipstick. It's so good. So I'm just going to put it here. And all it takes is one swipe. Just one swipe and your entire lips has pigment. It is so gorgeous. It doesn't feel sticky on the skin. It's very watery, very liquidy. So it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. It's just very light. And it doesn't dry, makes your skin, your lips feel like you want to rip them off. It just feels right. You don't even know or feel like you're wearing any lip product. That's how this makes your lips feel. I absolutely love it. And of course, you know, the package. You can't beat that. It's gorgeous. And then I'm finishing up the Marc Jacobs. This is the So Rouge number 240 Marc Jacobs lipstick. I'm finishing up the travel size so that I can start my full size one. And this is also in red. And this color is deeper. And no, they're not all the same color. So before you say, Pauline, they all look the same. No, they don't. Here it is. There's the Marc Jacob. So you can see how much deeper it is than Fenty. It's soft. It's moisturizing on the lips. The pigment is rich in it. It just pops your lip. Sometimes what I will do, I'll put the Marc Jacobs on the perimeters of my lips, and then I would do just a dollop of Fenty in the middle. So good. Love that. And then my last lip that I'm just, my last lip product for the month is the Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro Intense Velvet color. And this is in Red Blood. Do we see a theme here? Red Blood. I love red lipsticks. Red is just power, and I love power. So that's the package, and I ordered this from their website, and then I had the opportunity to have my name engraved on it. So there it is. So this is in Red Blood. And no, it's not the same. Here it is. Again, this is velvety, it's moussey, it's so comfortable on the skin, it's beautiful on the lips, it wears well, they all last a long time, but most importantly is that they feel good on your lips. That's what's important when you're wearing lipstick. They must feel good. You don't want something that's going to dry out your lips, because at that point I feel like I want to rip my lips off. So that's the Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro in Red Blood. Love it. And let's see, what do I have left? And I am loving this Fenty Fly Liner. Kat Von D Tattoo liner was my favorite, you know, lip eyeliner, and oh my god, I didn't think anyone would top it until I picked this up. And this was in my Sephora haul. This one is beautiful to look at. Two, it is, I mean, that's what I have on now, but that's how black it is, and that's pointy, but it's so easy to use, and it's so filled with pigment that you can do just your stripe, you know, one, but because again I'm a novice and this is liquid. I take my time and I just do it in sections and sections until I form one whole line. This is so easy to use. This, you never have to do one of these to get it more product to come down. It's just easy and I love it. And this is in the color, it's black, but it's called Cousin Black. I love it. And lastly, I saw Patrick Starr in this, and I tweeted him and asked him what he was wearing, and he told me this is the Dose of Colors Shell Ideal Duo in the color Shell. It looks like this. So on top you have a primer, which looks like so. And I'll put it right here. So you have the primer, and then on the bottom you have the loose pigment. So you'll just, there you go. So that's what I do, and then I put it on top of the loose pigment goes on the primer, and it makes your skin, your eyes look so beautiful. I know sometimes I do put the loose pigment on my my décolleté. It's so pretty. It is absolutely stunning. And lastly is, let me just wipe my hands, pardon me, because this glitter is going everywhere. So lastly, I love to read. I'm always reading. I like books that will transport me to different places, and just to keep your mind fresh and your mind, you know, just going. And I picked up this book because I love watching these two YouTubers. I watch their channel called Video Influencer, and they also have their own individual channel, Sean Cannell and Benji Travis TV. And their new book is called YouTube Secrets. I am so enjoying this book. I absolutely love reading it. And do you see that? See how it's all bendy? Because I just love reading. When I get into a book, I'm doing one of these. This is such a good read. Anything you want to know about YouTube, and if you're starting a channel or you're already a content creator, do yourself a favor, pick this up. It is such a good read. Absolutely love it. This is my favorite book I'm reading at the moment, and the next one I've already ordered. That's going to possibly be in my next current favorites, but this is the one that I am enjoying right now. So I wanted to share that with you. So that's it for my current favorites. Thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss my videos. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, simply pay it forward. Until next time, bye-bye.